Welcome to Shrewsbury News, brought to you by thedailyshrewsbury.com.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Corcoran from thedailyshrewsbury.com, and this is your weekly news. After 8 months of campaigning, Republican Matt Beaton was officially voted Shrewsbury's next state representative in Tuesday's state election. Voters in both Shrewsbury and the 2 precincts in Westboro that comprise the 11th Worcester District chose Beaton over Democrat Kevin Byrne. Shrewsbury voters preferred Beaton, awarding him 59% of the votes compared to Byrne's nearly 37%. Beaton received 8,305 total votes and Byrne 5,161. Beaton won in every precinct individually. Precincts 1 and 4 in Westboro also voted Beaton to victory, with 1,383 votes going to him and 1,068 votes going to Byrne. This year's battle for state representative between the 2 new candidates after longtime Rep. Karen Polito announced her run for the office of state treasurer. Republican Beaton first announced his intentions to run for state representative back in February. Dennis Leary planned to run for the seat but dropped out citing medical reasons, prompting Byrne, Shrewsbury's town moderator for 35 years, to seek the Democratic nomination after the state primary. Beaton said he continues to be in touch with Polito, and they will be talking about his plans for when he gets to Beacon Hill. The campaign for the seat, which has been occupied by Polito for the past 10 years, was highly active but also extremely civil. Byrne commended his opponent for helping him keep the promise they made to each other in July when Byrne first began his campaign, to keep things civil. Byrne said that regardless of the outcome, he was happy to have run because it could not have gone uncontested. We'll be right back with more news after this.
Those things we most cherish are all put at risk through the improper disposal of mercury in everyday items. Fluorescent lamps, thermometers, thermostats, button cell batteries all contain mercury. Wheelabrator Technologies' Mercury Recovery Program is designed to assist your community in the safe disposal of this heavy metal. For more information about where to dispose of these products, contact your local Board of Health, Department of Public Works, or visit our website at keepmercuryfromrising.org. Working together, we can keep our environment safe.
Coming soon to the 3 channels of Shrewsbury Media Connection. Shrewsbury Parks. This program is a virtual tour through the 31 parks and recreation facilities located in town. From the waters of Lake Quinsigamon to the fountains at Dean Park, you're sure to discover new wonders right in your own backyard. So look for Shrewsbury Parks right here on Channel 28, 29, and 30, or online at shrewsbury-ma.gov/smc.
Shrewsbury residents turned out in huge numbers on Tuesday to cast their ballots in the state election, which featured a large amount of contested local and state races. While much of the attention around Tuesday's election focused around the state representative race or local Republican Karen Polito's run for state treasurer, 63% of Shrewsbury voters came out to vote across the rest of the ballot as well. Shrewsbury voted in favor of some Republicans, like voting for Republican Charlie Baker over incumbent Democrat Deval Patrick for governor, while in congressional race, Shrewsbury voted Democrat. Longtime U.S. Rep. Jim McGovern was re-elected over his challengers, Republican Marty Lamb and Independent Patrick Barron. McGovern took 7,634 votes in Shrewsbury, while Lamb received 5,448 and Barron just 558. To see the full election results, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. In other election news, Karen Polito has lost her bid to become state treasurer, winning the votes of many of the towns in her Central Mass base in the process. For the 5-term state representative, the loss comes after nearly 10 months of heavy campaigning. Polito, 43, positioned herself as an attack dog in her advertising, favoring a rollback of the state sales tax and opposing more advertising for the state lottery, which the treasurer's office oversees. Polito received only 45% of the votes statewide, falling to Steve Grossman, a longtime Democratic activist who ran unsuccessfully for governor in 2002. The numbers, however, were dramatically different closer to her home base. Polito easily won in Shrewsbury, Grafton, Westboro, Auburn, Holden, Leicester, Millbury, Northbridge, and Northborough. Polito started out the day on an optimistic note, casting a ballot in Shrewsbury in the company of her children and taking time to wave to the home crowd before starting a statewide spree of appearances. She ended her day at the Beechwood Hotel in Worcester, conceding to Grossman. The preview party for the new Price Chopper supermarket, which was set to open on Tuesday, drew over 500 people on Monday night and helped raise thousands of dollars for 3 local charities. The new store, located on the corner of Route 9 and South Street, hosted the preview party Monday evening to welcome in the community that has been watching the building process for the past few months. Cars packed the parking lot and lined up on surrounding streets as residents, some of whom previously shopped at the Price Chopper on Maple Avenue and others who are new to the chain, came to see the new store before anyone had shopped there. A $5 donation was requested to benefit 3 local charitable organizations: the Worcester County Food Bank, Shrewsbury Youth and Family Services, and Dogs for Deaf and Disabled Americans. All of the proceeds, plus a Price Chopper match of $1,500, went to benefit these organizations. The new 64,000 square foot environmentally green store includes a number of amenities that the old Price Chopper in Shrewsbury didn't offer, including an artisan bread station as well as a full seafood and floral station. Price Chopper was also approved a license to sell beer and wine back in September. The license approved allows Price Chopper to sell beer and wine from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 p.m. on Sundays. The new store is also seeking the U.S. Green Building Council's LEED program certification. Price Chopper officials said the store is the first of its kind for them and that it is now the green model of their new buildings. The store will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, starting this Tuesday, and managers are hoping for a busy opening. Price Chopper officials said there will be a number of grand opening deals that will last the next few weeks.
Hi, I'm Linda White.
And I'm Robin King.
Please help the less fortunate in your community by donating to Selco's Share the Warmth program this holiday season.
100% of your Share the Warmth donations goes directly to Shrewsbury families in need who are having difficulty affording life's basic electric needs.
To contribute, use the envelope included in November bills, donate online, or drop off your donation at the Selco office.
Selco and your neighbors thank you for your generosity.
Many good things are easy to spot, even in black and white. A maple leaf, birds in flight, our trees in summer. But there's one bad thing that's also easy to spot because it is black and white: the Asian longhorn beetle. This insect is killing our trees, but with your help, we can defeat it. It's as simple as black and white. Look for the beetle, and if you spot it, report it at beetlebusters.info.
And we're back. Despite recent arrests made by the Shrewsbury Police Department for break-ins, there are still 41 cases from this year that are unsolved as police continue to search for the culprits they believe are responsible for most of them. Police have succeeded in solving 21 house break-ins during this calendar year, but they believe a single group is responsible for many, if not all, of the ones that remain unsolved. Shrewsbury Police Department Acting Lieutenant Alfred Pratt said there is still an active investigation into these crimes. The police have identified certain aspects that have remained the same in all of these crimes, including whoever is responsible using a rear window or door to gain entry and then stealing jewelry from the homes. Pratt addressed a number of reasons why the break-ins are on the rise. Break-ins are on the rise in other communities as well. The rise in the price of gold is one possible reason that these suspects are committing these break-ins. Police also believe these suspects are drug addicts. The break-ins have focused in the area of town south of Route 20 and north of Route 9 around South Street. The police are advising residents to stay alert and vigilant, to keep lights on, doors locked, alarm systems armed. They ask residents if they do see a suspicious person or car to get a description and a license plate when safely possible. Pratt emphasized that no call is insignificant because even if the culprits are not caught, they may obtain valuable information. In other police news, a Fitchburg man who allegedly robbed the Citizens Bank located inside Stop and Shop on Route 9 in Shrewsbury was arrested late Thursday afternoon in Northborough. Keith D. Cormier, 44 of Fitchburg, is charged with armed robbery while masked. According to Shrewsbury Police, Cormier entered the bank and passed a note to the teller, demanding money and threatening to kill bank employees. After receiving the cash, the suspect fled the bank, not hurting any of the bank employees. Shrewsbury police officers obtained a description of the suspect and then searched the area. The description led officers of the Shrewsbury Police Department to stop a 2005 white GMC van at Main Street and Route 20 in Northborough. Cormier, who was in the vehicle, was arrested and transported to the Shrewsbury Police Department, where he awaited his arraignment on Friday morning in Westborough District Court. The stolen money was also recovered. I'm Lindsay Corcoran, and this has been your weekly news. To see these stories and much more, visit thedailyshrewsbury.com. Be sure to tune in to SPAC 28 again next Thursday at 7 and 10 p.m. Thanks for watching.